Hi there, I'm August. This is for the new subscribers, which I've seen a lot of people have jumped onto my channel and are watching dry fasting. I thought I'd kind of get on there and kind of explain what it's all about. You know, dry fasting is very much like sleep. You don't eat and you don't drink while you sleep. Well, that's what dry fasting is, except you just wake up the next day and just don't eat or drink. And what that does, it extends autophagy. The problem with sleep is the fact that after about 7 or 8 hours, a type of autophagy called chaperone-mediated autophagy kicks in, which really cleans up the big problems, the folded proteins and all the old damaged stuff that isn't working anymore. But that's about the time you wake up. So you kind of skip that. I think it has a lot to do with our limited lifespan, because I think that if we were able to clean ourselves up, fix the problems, and start the next awake period without all the stuff that's happened the previous one, I think we live a lot longer. So dry fasting does a lot of things, but one thing it does, it turns off digestion. If you're not eating, digestion turns off. And a lot of great things can happen at that point when that happens. Because once you stop eating, you're going to run on whatever glycogen you have, the sugars that are in your muscle and your liver. And as those run out, your body's going to say, well, I need some new fuel. So what do? Well, because you're not drinking and you're not eating, you tap your fat cells. So there's a good benefit there. You're going to probably lose 5 to 20 pounds, depending on how you dry fast, how long you dry fast. And I usually do a 7-day. I almost consistently lose 18 pounds. And I lose, probably 12 to 15 of that is fat. The rest is water. You get that back as soon as you get off the dry fast. But the bigger issues are that it starts healing things. Because if you can extend autophagy long enough, way past the point where chaperone-mediated kicks in, all sorts of stuff happens. You get mitochondrial biogenesis, where you get rid of old broken mitochondria, have brand new energy makers in your cells. You start seeing all these other tissues and organelles inside the cells get fixed. You see brand new extracellular matrix being built around the cells. You see all kinds of things happen that you wouldn't expect. For instance, you'll be experiencing some fevers in 2 or 3 days into a dry fast. Why? Because the body turns on fever to kill bacteria, to kill parasites, to kill pathogens. And if you're not drinking water, you're not, solving the thirst problem with your parasites. They get parched, they die off. Then a lot of the chemical signals that they give you all the time aren't there anymore. So you're not going to end up wanting those Twinkies and cupcakes and croissants and all that stuff. That all goes away, because naturally you're not going to be craving that so much, because the things that are making you crave it are gone. One thing about dry fasting that's really interesting is the fact that once that digestion turns off, the energy that's used in digestion, and boy, it is a huge penalty, a huge energy penalty to digest food and to make it available to the fat cells and all that stuff, process it and break it down, get it down the system. All those functions are stopped. That's pretty cool, because then all the energy of the body can be devoted to healing you, and that's what happens. When your body is in this state, it starts picking the weakest fruit. Those cells that are already broken, that want to go senescent and are ready to go senescent, you can kill those off, because senescence is a huge problem as well, because we live the life we have, the lifetime we have, because of the somatic paradox. Yeah, we're able to stay alive, but we'll run out of the soldiers, because if you don't turn the stem cells on to regenerate your cells all the time and add new players on the field, that team's going to die. And that's what death is all about. You run out of the ability to fight what's happening cellularly. Now, so if you understand what's going on in dry fast, and I suggest you get this book right here, The Phoenix Protocol, Learn How to Dry Fast Safely, because there's some things you have to do correctly. You have to start it correctly, you have to perform it correctly, and you have to end it correctly. And if you end it correctly, no problems. You end up all the benefits, you end up going back, and everything will be great, except a lot of things have been fixed. I know personally, I've had a lot of things in me fixed the first time I did one. So yeah, I think that if you suggest, to yourself and to others to do a dry fast, then you need to get the book to show people what's going on and how to do it. And furthermore, you'll end up fixing things quickly. I mean, think of it this way. Are you going to buy any food while you're not eating any food? There's a savings. You know, the thing about dry fasting is it's free. The thing about dry fasting is after the third day, you turn on your stem cells to regenerate. So you have this huge, flood of brand new players on the field. It breaks the somatic paradox. If you just have the cells you were born with while your stem cells stay asleep, then they're just going to run through their generations, their Hayflick numbers, and that's going to be it. You're just going to end up not existing after a point. But if you can add new players on the field, if you can add new soldiers in the war against death, you're going to live a lot longer. Your health span is going to be better, your lifespan is going to be better, and the things you've struggled hard to learn all your life and to accomplish all your life are going to be still there. One thing dry fasting really does is it keeps you lucid. By cleaning out your brain, cleaning out your body, cleaning out all these things that cause brain fog and all this stuff, you're going to think clear. And, a lot of people write me and talk to me and say, one thing I like about the dry fast is, God, I can almost see the future. I can hear thoughts and stuff. Well, I don't know about hearing thoughts, but I do know this, that if you clean up the brain, clean up your thoughts, clean up these other voices that are telling you to eat these foods, these parasitic chemicals, you're going to hear yourself again. You'll have clarity of thought, you'll have a healthier body, and it's really, really easy. The only thing you have to deal with are a few uncomfortable days. You lose a little energy transitioning to fat. You go into some fevers because fever's there to kill parasites, bacteria, pathogens. That's why you get a fever, because it kills those things off, because they can only exist in a very short spectrum of temperatures. So if you really think about it, dry fasting is the fastest, easiest, simplest way to do what your body's designed to do. I mean, every time you get damaged and hurt, the stem cells come to the rescue and build tissue, build bone, build skin, build all that stuff. But that's it. And they turn back off because you're not damaged that area. So if you think about it, you can't damage yourself enough all over all the time to have a full body stem cell regeneration. I mean, it's silly to even think about it. So just do a dry fast. Dry fasts are fast. They're really easy. It's a little boring. You may have to watch a bunch of binge TV and sleep in front of a fan for the white noise to help you sleep. But that's about it. I mean, in the book, The Phoenix Protocol, you're going to find out what to do before you do a dry fast, what to do while you're in the dry fast, and what to expect, and how to get out of it, because getting out of it's almost more important than how to get into it. You've got to reestablish electrolytes, and you have to eat specific foods in a specific order, and everything is great. This is a medical intervention that was used in Russia in the last decade and is still being used, that was used for intractable illnesses. Those illnesses that did not respond to medical therapy. As soon as they dry fasted them, went away. It supports the idea that Don Tolman once said, that all disease is from two things, toxicity and deficiency. So if you get rid of the toxicity and the irritants that are causing these things, you'll get fixed. I encourage you to get the book so you really know what you're doing and do it right. I'll probably be doing another dry fast in the next month or two, and I'll share that day by day like I have the other ones. You can go back into my video history and find all those different dry fasts that I've done. Even my first one, I ended up finding that one. And that was a hard dry fast. These days I call for a soft dry fast. Soft dry fast is you can shower, you can shave, you can brush your teeth with water and spit it out. You just can't swallow anything. And it's a lot more comfortable that way. So my name is August. Welcome to the group, and I hope to talk to you soon and read your comments. And please, if anyone else that already watches this channel has any questions, let me know, because I'm going to be doing a Q&A real soon again too. So that's the message today to all my new viewers. Welcome, and spread the word, because this is the way to fix all kinds of problems that people have wondered how they could fix. This may be the solution, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.
Yes?
We have a message. Can you remind people to subscribe, please, sir?
What now?
Please.
Oh, very well.